Hey there folks, this is David on David's Brain. Welcome back to our ongoing Let's Play of Metaphor ReFantazio for the PS5. Please be sure to like, share, subscribe, comment, ring the bell, and contribute to my Patreon, links in the description at the bottom. Okay, so last time we reached the bottom of the temple, and it turns out that Ed himself wasn't the bloodthirsty monster, but it turns out there was a human riding him that was controlling him and causing him to go crazy. And yeah, notice that the human himself looked like a lot of the Mustari with the mask on its face, although kind of looking more like a boy of silence from BioShock Infinite more than anything else. And yeah, it seems like in the center of a lot of these tragedies. Yeah, let's see. Back in Martiera, there was also a source of disturbance was also caused by a human. So yeah, is there a connection between these chaotic disturbances and the humans? Huh. And the divide of humanity between humans and the 9 tribes. That also raises questions there from the bottom of the temple. Well, anyways, we have Drakodios, and yeah, it turns out that, yeah, an entire dragon's worth of Magnus stuffed inside the thing is able to override the king's magic. So, yeah, Luis is probably going to use that to kill Ford in the Saints' Day. And yeah, we can't, but of course he doesn't exactly know what the thing looks like, so we have to create a perfect replica in order to fool the Magnus brothers. But yeah, anyways, Yufa is now ready to go and venture beyond the shores of, let's see, what was her, yeah, their new village is named, Etria. So yeah, Edeni has given his blessings for his sis to go out and see the world and broaden her horizons just like he did. Alright. Oh yeah, and she's also got herself a new archetype for us to play with.
I think I've found a world I want to be a part of. To that end, everyone, I look forward to our journeys together.
So, you're off to Altaberi. You'll have to watch for the tide, but you should arrive with plenty of time. If you have time yet to relax, our island home is humble, but I hope it is to your liking.
Oh, don't worry, I definitely think we'll warm up to it. After defeating the human and saving Yufa alongside Verga Island, I gained their support. We're blazing a path to defeating Luis and saving the prince one step at a time.
Well then.
Alright, well there's that human business all dealt with.
Just lovely.
Oh yeah, home of the dragon god Etria. Let's see, on Yufa. After meeting Morpheus in the party, she figured out the legend of the priestess. Priestesses and their relationship to the dragon god had been passed down inaccurately over the past few hundred years, and that the true meaning involved dedicating her life to oppose threats. Due to her upbringing, she is not well versed in worldly matters that are common knowledge of the mainland, such as sancticism or the royal family. But because of this, she's sometimes able to make statements that speak to the truth behind an issue. So yeah, she isn't blinded by the church's dogma. Oh yeah, and the dragon god Et. And yeah, we got him as a summon, or as I like to call him, Bahamut. The deity taking the form of a dragon, object of the Mustari faith on Verga Island. As anticipated, it resembled the great and terrible creatures known as dragons. However, it succumbed to melancholy after being possessed by a large human, and was spiritually cut off from its priestess. After a pitched battle, the human was vanquished, and the dragon god returned to normal, revealing a hidden truth regarding the priestess and her traditional role. The true purpose of the priestess was not to offer her life in sacrifice, but in battle alongside the dragon, fighting to drive back disaster. Over the years, this truth was distorted and ultimately lost. Yeah, but what exactly caused that distortion in the first place? Anyways, Etria, the new name of the previously unnamed village on Verga Island granted by Edeni. The name means capital of the dragon god Et. And represents Edeni's hope that the village will eventually blossom into a city where people from all walks of life gather. Or, as I like to call it, maybe Sandy Shores? I don't know. The true power of Drakodios. The divine lance enshrined in the Dragon Temple, and capable of drawing on the dragon god Et's power by Yufa's will. It was also discovered that the lance had a singularly unique property of being able to nullify certain types of magic, including the protections of royal magic. In other words, this spear could take the life of any candidate, no matter their standing. And yeah, in this competition, that is an incredibly powerful asset. I'll say the summoner. By using items called vessels, it can summon monsters and perform a variety of roles from damage to healing. Inherited Cruster. Yuva's mother uses religious staff for self-defense, but she journeyed off the island. Lindsay Maiden's Road, a Priestess's Hairpin, and Maiden's Sign.
Sounds like a lovely time.
Reel and run, but my shots will fly true.
By the sworn oath of knighthood.
The battlefield is mine to conduct.
It says, Dragon's Breath with 250 almighty damage. Oof. Let's see, Talisman of the Night. Let's see, Margot's Golden Arrow. Let's see, the Priestess's Heart. And now awakened to her archetype, Yuka's heart has become a vessel that summons the Dragon God Et. The Dragon God is available only as a summoner. 100-Eye Cloak. A cloak only Bustari priestesses are permitted to wear. It's adorned by their most holy symbol, the 100-Eye Crest. Okay. Let's see, the Inherited Crosshair. And the Innocent Crosshair. Let's see, Maiden's Robe, Priestess's Hairpin, Maiden's Sign, Alright, the Martyr's Resolve. In the temple, they find the Priestess Yufa, but she's devoted to her martyrdom. Determined to find the source of the island's troubles, they make their way within to where the gods are enshrined. And Priestess and Lance. Seeking the truth behind the chaos, the party and the young priestess Yufa venture deeper into the temple, where they find the dragon god transformed, possessed by a human. Realizing sacrificing herself won't solve this, Yufa resolves to fight. Her power awakens to quell the calm and faith-maddened the faith-maddened dragon god, restoring Drakodios to its true glory. Yufa offers to join the party, wishing to know more of the outside world. Realizing the lance can negate the king's magic, the party sets out for Altamiri. Assassination is officially back on the table. Yum yum. Alright, so in order to unlock Yufa's next level, let's see, it's a summoner. She needs to start learning about the Seeker. Alright. Well, let's get started then.
I see. Fascinating.
The Seeker. This is the archetype I've come to govern after having met you.
This right here.
Its heroic embodiment is that of the Traveler, a seeker of wisdom who endures countless tribulations in the name of a better future.
I'm counting on you.
Of course.
O worthy heart who tempers anxiety into strength, if thou art ready to see the world with new eyes, I shall bestow upon thee our soul, the soul of the Seeker.
I must.
The Seeker archetype, the gift of the people's faith in me. I shall use this power to rise to the occasion.
I've acquired a new ability.
Oh boy, she's gonna take a bit of a while. Well, already she's got green on. Ooh. Oh, wow, her merchant has a big green beard. Yeah, still, green's my favorite color, so, hey, she's got that going.
I see. Fascinating.
All right, the healer.
Right here. All right.
I'm counting on you.
Of course.
Thou art prepared to reach out but a hand to anyone in need, even amidst the chaos of battle. I shall bestow upon thee our soul, the soul of the healer.
I must.
I see. So this is the healer archetype. With this power, I shall cure as many as I can. Please, put your faith in me.
I feel new power surging within me.
And the
I
mage.
see. Fascinating. This right here. All right.
I'm counting on you.
Of course.
If thou art prepared to pursue knowledge that surpasses the natural logic of the world, I shall bestow upon thee our soul, the soul of the mage.
I must.
I see. The mage archetype. I shall live up to the faith placed in me by binding magic to my will. Witness my strength, O dragon god.
Oh.
Well, well. I see the number of archetypes you studied has grown. Thank you.
It seems I've grown.
Alright, next up, the knight, the thief, and the warrior.
I see. Fascinating. This right here. All right.
I'm counting on you.
Of course.
A worthy heart who tempers anxiety into strength. If thou art prepared to remain principled and pursue the path of the protector, I shall bestow upon thee our soul, the soul of the knight.
I must.
I see. The knight archetype. I will proudly wield the power to protect others. May my devotion to protection be shown here and now.
I feel new power surging within me.
I see. Fascinating.
The thief. This is the archetype you sense from Heismay's way
This
of
right
life.
here. All right.
I'm counting on you.
Of course.
Yep. The thief.
I must.
I see. So this is the thief archetype. I shall combine thievery with honor. Oh, dragon god, please watch over me.
I've acquired a new ability.
I see. Fascinating.
And lastly, the warrior.
I'm counting on you.
Of course.
If thou art ready to bear thyself and fight with all thine heart, I shall bestow upon thee our soul, the soul of the warrior.
I must.
I see. This is the warrior archetype. If we need to cut a path forward, leave it to me. Let us fight together.
It seems I've grown.
Alright, so yeah, in order to advance her, we need to, let's see.
All right. All right. All right. All right.
What now?
Well, we got plenty to go around, so...
I feel new power surging within me. I've acquired a new ability. It seems I've grown. I feel new power surging within me. It seems I've grown. I've acquired a new ability.
So, yeah, it looks like these are the only two skills that, that the summoner has right now. Let's see. Gravelord Vessel.
Excuse me.
Eva was saying she had something to talk about with you. Got any other questions? Looks like there's someone who wants to see you. Maybe later. Alright, Gallica. Yuva joins the band of travelers, having found meaning in her life as a protector. Gallica's inspired to question her own life's meaning. And yeah, need to wait until the very end for her to go and start studying the Elemental Master and the Warlock. And during squad battles, you may gain extra turn icons. Woof! That's impressive.
What now?
From the bottom of my heart, you have my deepest thanks. You have saved Lady Yufa and this island. You may not need it much longer, but please know you are always welcome here. I hope you will visit again. You are Etria's heroes. The heroes of Etria, eh? I like the sound of that. Now that we got a trump card, I can finally focus on singing. Saint's Day is at the Opera House, and the acoustics are incredible there, you know? I'm really looking forward to this. Oh, well, knock 'em dead. You're gonna need... Oh, we're gonna have to.
Not finished yet?
Have you brought me a polo stone by chance? Yep, got all three of them.
Wonderful.
You'll find at least one of my stones. Now you can make a doll for my grandchild. You saved my grandchild's life. The rumors were true then. You really do have a good heart. Take a little extra with my thanks.
Mission accomplished.
Woohoo! All three of the stones are safely back in my grasp. Words cannot express my gratitude, my boy, but hopefully this reward can. Ooh! Here, for me, my son, and his wife. We all want you to have this. Wait, I thought the whole reason you had us gather these was because you couldn't tell your family you dropped them. Yes, at first I intended to hide my mistakes, but after I sent you off, I gave it some more thought. The stones are guiding tools for us fisherfolk, and I might find the right path. Could I really pass them to my grandchild under such deception? Yeah, sounds a little, contradictory, to say the least.
I feel fine.
Oh, they were shocked to be sure, but in the end, all of them, even my grandchild, simply laughed and forgave me. And when I told them about you, they were all moved that you would go so far for a complete stranger.
Thank you, dearie.
It isn't much, but we'll all be supporting your bid for that throne of yours. Seems like we end up getting a lot out of this, huh? Awesome.
Thank you, dearie.
Thanks to you, grandchild. And my grandchild will be able to go out to fish. I don't know where your journey will take you, but my family and I, we all hope you and your companions find happiness. No, you're most welcome.
Thank you.
You saved our island. You're much more than what the rumors implied. Rumors? Yeah, I talked to a lot of travelers, and let me tell you, I thought that made me an expert of the outside world. And I'll admit, I expected you lot to be a bunch of lowlives. Oh, gee, thanks. I thought you only wanted the divine relic, but you're not like that. And you know what? Until now, I never even liked this nation. But if someone like you became the king, well, then I'd reevaluate a lot of things. Well, maybe.
It's all right.
Don't worry, the tides will change. We'll arrive in Atterbury all the same. So, there's something I'd like to ask of you. You see, I'm not quite accustomed to life outside the island yet. So to avoid any blunders in our forthcoming travels, I'd like to learn about the world ahead of time. And so, I was wondering if you'd tell me more about the other towns. Even just a bit would suffice. Alright, well, what do you want to know?
I'm quite grateful
thank you very much. Let us talk as we stroll the beach. About the busiest, most bustling street in Grand Trad, Sundomale Street.
Wow. It's nothing like Etria. Incredible. Oh, wait. Do people in Grand Trad have big families?
I don't think so. Not exactly in a position to ask, but...
I don't think so.
If it's called Sunlumio Street, then all its residents are of the Sunlumio, are they not? On the island, places are named after the people who live there, so... Oh, maybe that's not how it works there? I'm sorry, I must come across so strangely.
Hey, well, it's important you're asking now so you don't make so you don't look silly later.
I'm learning about the outside world from him. If I remain naive about it, I will only be a burden.
Does living beyond our borders make you anxious, Yufa?
A little. But I shouldn't be, no? This was my own decision.
Well, none of what you... Hey, it's perfectly natural to feel a little nervous, alright?
It's natural to feel anxious about new things.
Precisely, yes. The first time I left the island, I was so nervous my knees shook.
Really? Is that true, brother?
No one steps out into the unknown without some trepidation in their heart. That said, people only fear what they don't know, because they don't fully understand themselves. I believe this is your time, sister. You've heard of the trials of Malnever, have you not? It is an island where a peculiar monster lives. Raised in stagnant magma, the monster reflects the anxiety of those who challenge it, and it provides those who overcome it with proof of their victory. I am one such victor, and I gained a great deal from it. I think you could stand to benefit as well, Yufa. You would count your new friends as reliable warriors, correct?
I like to think so.
Tempt them with the discarded treasures and armaments of our ancestors there.
Ooh.
It will challenge you, to be sure, but you'll walk away better for it. Before you leave, consider testing your strength.
But... what if it proves too challenging?
Well, then that's what... well, then, hey, that's what we're for.
We'll do it together, Yufa.
The weather on the island is unpredictable at best. We won't know how dangerous it will be.
I would never send my precious sister off without regard for her safety. I have some idea of how to handle the weather. Won't you put your faith in your new friend and me? Your focus must be solely on the trial.
Well, if you got advice, I'd say take it.
I understand. If this proof you speak of will give me the power to step boldly into my future, then I will want for nothing else.
That's the spirit. If you do decide to go, pay me a visit before heading out. I would see you all off safely.
This one's important.
Alright, the trial of Moldova. I need to complete the trial in the deepest part of the land of ceremony for Yufa. The informant of the Golden Deer Hearth on Verga Island should know more about the monsters there.
Yes, that's the place. You know, I wouldn't mind visiting if we've the time.
Alright, sure.
We'll face danger here.
Alright, sure. We'll make a day of it. Let's see, the land of ceremony. A sanctuary venerated by the people on Verga Island. It's said that those who defeat the monster lurking here will discover themselves in victory, so Yufa agrees to the trial.
There's a runner.
Yeah, I guess we're probably going to deal with that rival candidate at some point.
They'll face danger.
And also, yeah, Scoundrel's Hold. Yeah, if it's full of those Cyclopses that we've been dealing with back in the Dragon Temple, then, yeah, just need to remember, Wind and Piercing.
Well, rather mysterious, isn't it? But knowing you'll be at my side, I admit, I do find my courage. A trial awaits. Please, lend me your strength.
Hey, hasn't that island been abandoned for quite some time? I hope the Magla isn't too strong. But you'd better be prepared for the worst, okay?
Well, please, we just managed to take down a dragon god. I think we got this. Right?
Hey, mister.
You saved our island, right? Mom says sometimes it's nice to give people things when you want to say thank you. So here, I found it at the well. Ooh, awesome! Okay, I'm gonna go play now. Thanks, Mr. Elder. Bye-bye. Alright. The day is saved and all is good.
Well now, what are we on about?
Hey. Let's see.
Thank you. Things have changed a great deal for us, yet the stone faces remain the same. Even though the chiefs dropped out of the tournament, we should have trusted his decision to join it.
It was all in vain.
I hadn't considered his angle. Instead, I dismissed it as a hopeless endeavor. In trying to escape our own woes, we put Lady Yufa and our chief through no shortage of suffering. Yeah, kind of feel like a bunch of dicks, don't ya? I could see what a fool I'd been. In the end, I defiled our teachings. If ever there was a time for change, it's now. We just stop closing ourselves off to the world. The tournament brought new hope with it. That elder boy's faces appeared on the rock. Again, I can't really see it, but if you say so. Indeed, we've always resented this country we're supposedly a part of. But if he became its king... Alright, so yeah, by slaying that human and exposing the truth of the teachings, then yeah. Well, I mean, good thing the people of E3 are all for changing, but unfortunately it looks like we can't exactly break through the Sanctus brainwashing just yet. We've been turning to ale too often in recent days. If I've been indecent, I owe you an apology. I wanted to forget the calamity, to forget we're part of the country, but thanks to you all, I realized I was wrong on both counts. You have my support for saving our island. All's all good.
Guess there's nothing to be done about it.
I'm seeing less and less rowdy drinkers these days. Not as many folks are using ale to escape the island's misfortunes. They must have finally realized the shame of their conduct. Young man, I saw thanks to you and Lady Yufa. Then again, some get so comfortable they start to drink in excess, so we'll always have this nuisance.
What now?
Oh, hey, well, as long as they're drinking to have a good time and not to completely forget, life. Here, let's see, the trial of Balnova. Oh wow, the trial of Moldova is actually even tougher than and yeah, oh wow, they're even tougher than getting to Drakodios. The human escape to Virga Island was successfully defeated. In a single stroke, I saved the Princess Yufa and attained Drakodios. Let's see, passionate raps. Ooh. Oh, it can be purified at a church. Ooh. Yeah, definitely wait until tomorrow. We get ourselves our big bonus.
Grand, isn't it?
Huh?
Beg your pardon?
Who is on the outsider will be the one to teach us about the original legend of the Dragon God. Yeah, life's kind of funny that way, ain't it? Because there are some things you can't see without stepping outside of what you know. Perhaps, maybe this is a reminder to expand our horizons sometimes. I once thought our craft was fated to die out, but I wonder if our skills will be useful outside the island. Well, again, we just need to get rid of the Sanctus garbage first. When you arrived, we gave you an exceptionally poor reception, but you still saved us. I'd heard the rumors, but you proved you really would help anyone. Damn right. Well, then again, all that taste of humble pie is probably all the more worth it. Sure, I'll help anyone, but I can be also astoundingly petty.
Hey!
All right then. Where to?
What's the Etria? Let's see, where is that seer at?
All right. Where to?
Let's go.
Ah, right. There we go.
You're not serious.
Hey, mister.
Boy there.
You there. Fate speaks.
Let's see. Let's see. Here's where we are now.
Well, at least... Oh, good. There's a stormy day in Brylehaven. Can use that to exchange some Magla.
We'll face danger here.
Let's see.
Ooh, in the land of ceremonies, heat. Oh, dear.
I can see it.
Boy there. All right then. Go.
Greetings. Well then.
What do you think?
Oh yeah, better check out with our... Oh yeah, I forgot that our discreet shopper here.
What is it?
Oi! Say,
Alright, let's see. Devil, Tower, Star, Moon, Sun, and Judgment. Nope, I'm good.
All right. Where to?
Let's go.
Hello there.
Oh, hi there. Actually, do you have a moment to talk? I think you'll find it to your benefit. My benefit?
Yes.
Yes, it's about my staff. It's a divine relic which has been passed down through generations of chiefs, though to describe its power is a challenge. You bet fortune tellers you can predict the weather in other cities, haven't you? They're descended from a priestly lineage and I share the same power. Oh! In addition, if I use this staff to pray, I'm not yet certain, but I believe I could clear up stormy weather. What's the date of this? Clear up stormy weather? When accidentally making places that are way too hot cooler? That's right. Although, again, I've not tested this power extensively. That's why I'd like to use to aid you if I can. Let us push its limits together. Does it take any toll on you? It is indeed a resounding force, and it is rather taxing. As such, I would hope you will compensate me accordingly. I'm not certain how well it will work, but so I won't require payment for this first time. But next time, I'd like an almighty golden stew or 20 marble bluefin tunas. Oh, okay! Wow! Changing a dungeon's weather. You can also ask the Denny to change a dungeon's inclement weather to sunny for 3 days. Ooh. You can only change the weather for one location at a time. If the weather looks bad at a dungeon you want to visit, ask the Denny for help before setting out. Note that while you gain more experience in battles fought during inclement weather, there are downsides as well, such as turn icons no longer decrease by half, even when attacking an enemy's weakness. Okay, useful tool. Almighty golden stew is Yufa's specialty dish. Okay, so you just want some of your sister's cooking. I hear ya. Oh, gonna miss your cooking, huh? Well, we could probably get a lot more out of our travels with power like his on our side.
What will you do?
Maybe later.
Sorry.
I apologize. Perhaps I was too hasty. But if there does come a time when you find my power useful, speak with me again. You shall have my aid if you ask it of me. Alright, Anideni. The head of a family of village leaders, going only by his given name as he has no surname. He was deeply conflicted with his sister, the priestess Yufa, decided to become a sacrifice to the dragon god, ritual long held on the island. After the disaster of the Dragon Temple Pass, he accepted their faith's true teachings and rejoiced in his sister's newfound purpose in life. Using the power of the divine relic scepter passed down through generations of village chiefs, he is able to clear particular kinds of rough weather for a short period of time. Since the death of his parents, including the previous village chief, he's taken over guardianship of his younger sister Yufa, whom he cares and worries for. His favorite food is the stew that she makes. Alright, 20 bluefin tunas. Alright, probably good for, like, some trade. Allow me to apologize for my rudeness. I really thought our lives would never be normal again. You know, I saw a crystal in the sky earlier. It's been so long since I talked freely like this. Oh yeah, that big old bio dragon thingy, right? Yeah, it looked cool.
So that's what it's come to.
The chief was correct about you. I was foolish to doubt his judgment. Forgive me, I thought that when you failed, he would realize the error of his ways. Oh, wow! Thanks, bud, wow! Doing nothing myself, I simply wished for others' failure. Truly, it was shameful behavior. Wow, yeah, dick move! Yeah, dick move, bro! As part of my atonement, please accept this. Truly, I must apologize. It'll work. That'll do. Yeah, well, at least this whole incident proved to the people, to the Mustari that, staying close in on yourself isn't going to do anything.
You have my thanks.
I'm glad the island is safe again. And the couple will be relieved as well. Couple? The couple live in the house next door, and they're expecting a child soon. The island was in turmoil, and then there was Lady Yufa. It was a troubling time for a child to be born into. But they no longer need worry about that thanks to you. We're very grateful. That's my house, you know. Sorry, but could you please not go in there? It's a downright dreadful mess. I'm too embarrassed to let anyone see it. Oh, come on. We've all let come on. We left our dirty laundry around there at some time or another. We clung to the sacrificial rite out of desperation. We were about to become parents after all. I felt guilty about bringing our child into this world. It's as though I failed as a mother before I even became one. Nevertheless, I'm glad we didn't pass on our shameful past to this child's generation.
All very nice.
I'm glad of that too. Our child will live in a new age, so let's raise her well. Oh, you already know it's a girl. Mazel tov.
Hey!
We... Basil.
Appreciate it.
Thanks. There were not two managed to grab both the priestess and the lance. Suppose you lot really are something special. Got me thinking, like, for a moment, I wonder if I met you earlier than maybe... don't mind me. Dale's still not totally sound, so he's resting up. I don't want him pushing himself too hard. I mean, yeah, aside from... I think he pushed himself pretty hard yesterday. Didn't expect that from him. Mr. All About, All About getting Luis's job done first and foremost and all that. Her tail's almost healed up. It just needs time. Well, please, take all the time you need.
What's up?
Are you staying on the island for a while? Does that mean you're eating the golden deer? From what I know of you outsiders, it's fair to find other tribes are open to our cuisine. Well, if you truly enjoyed our cooking, then I'm glad to hear it.
Hey, mister.
Thanks.
I truly am glad you came to our island. With this victory, you're sure to be welcomed and accepted here. Didn't really do it for that, but sure, whatever. And from now on, if I have an opinion, I will not hesitate to give it voice. Prayer and hope alone accomplish nothing. That will be my motto from now on. Yeah, prayer and hope prayer and hope alone accomplish nothing. Good words to live by. Yeah, so, yeah. Actually take action instead of just thoughts and prayers.
Oh, it's you. Can we talk? Oh, it's you. Can we talk? Hey, mister. Oh, it's you. Can we talk? Goodbye now. Hey, mister.
What'll it be?
Ooh, new stuff. Oh, wow. Okay. Talisman of the Fowl, Talisman of the Raptor, the Divine, the Knight, the Avatar, the War God, the Femme, the Avian, the Fairy. Oh, wow. Okay. Lots of those, and they are all incredibly expensive.
What are you on about?
Hey, mister.
Okay, yeah, I'll definitely save those for rainy day.
That's the way, innit?
So the chief made the right decision. Did you see how little you fight our allies fought? Oh, I did. Those divine fools of theirs were so entrancing, and they used no Sanctus igniters. That's true magic. Yep, real magic, baby.
What do you want to do?
Till next time, mate.
How strange. The bureau I've seen all my life now seems like an entirely different work, as though it's a story of hope. I heard you fought with a dragon god. Even if it was possessed by a human, what a tragedy that things came to such an end. If I might ask, was this your first time fighting a dragon? Nope.
Honestly,
No, the dragon god wasn't our first encounter with the dragon. Truly, for someone outside our fate to not only encounter, but to fight a fight with multiple dragons. Perhaps the cogs of fate are guiding you down a rare path. The destiny of a dragon slayer. Ooh, dragon slayer. Yeah, I like that. Our island is not the only place with legends of dragons. Seek them out and face your fate with eyes wide open. So yeah, there's the priestess with with the lance and
Hey.
That must be the dragon god in the center of the bureau. And below is the priestess and the lance surrounded by all kinds of people. The dragon god was supposed to be attacking them, but it was really the opposite, huh? And the people are actually being protected by the dragon god's power. Yeah, it's amazing what a little bit of context could do. Isn't it interesting how you see things, see these drawings in a new light once you know the context? Oh yeah, that's literally what I said. Perhaps the same can be said for religion in general. Yeah, actually bother to go and give things an actual perspective and just instead of just blindly adhering to dogma. Yeah, imagine that. Yeah, but then again, where exactly did this mural come from?
Everyone on the island seems much happier. Is that because of your power, mister? Thank you for being the monster. I feel way safer now.
Well, I definitely feel a lot safer without that freaky deaky monster running around. That freaky deaky human. So much trouble on this island. The only thing I could do was stand and watch. It's horrible, but it's the truth. And for that, I deserve punishment. Maybe I'll have time to cool my head and think if I'm inside a cell. Well, I mean, to be fair, your helmets kind of do seem a bit like a Well, it'd be rather sell like a Man in the Iron Mask-ish.
Oh, very nice.
Our island is now called Etria. The name has such a nice ring to it. From this day forward, we'll defend the name of Etria with all that we are.
Help quite a bit.
Oh yeah, so, Batlin, how's it feel to knowing your religion is an entire lie?
Oh.
So, you saved the priestess, did you? I've been listening to all kinds of stories from the people here on the island. Seems the Sanctus have been hiding some big secrets. But in the end, I am a Sanctus crier. If I want to keep my head on, it'd be wise to keep my mouth shut. Yeah, I can't really blame you there. Maybe at least get it down on paper. In any case, I'm rooting for you all. What you've done here is going to go a long way in improving Mustari relations. So you weren't lying when you said to have anyone, eh? Oh yeah, that is true. Yeah, improving relationships between the Mustari and the people of the mainland. Huh.
Now, where was I?
Alright, wonder what more has to say.
Simply amazing.
With a new ally comes yet another power, I see. As you already know, what you've discovered is called a summoner, an intriguing archetype that calls forth mythical beings from worlds we can hardly imagine. However, in order to summon anything, it requires a vessel, a catalyst unique to each being you wish to call forth. Henceforth, I shall craft these vessels for you. I've added a new item in special experiments for just such a purpose.
Right.
Should you desire to hear more, I have a lecture prepared for you. If you'd like to listen, by all means. Oh, some news going on with the scrolls here. A magic formula apparently written by the king. It's entitled The Royal Magic, but it's written in a language I can't read. At the end of the document is the word Charlie. According to Moore, it's a person's name.
Yes.
I was hoping to speak further with you about that. I recalled something after watching you and your allies in action. Oh, and that would be? That mysterious language used in the formula. It's from the old world. So it goes back to the time at that city we found buried beneath the Dragon Temple? Why would the king go out of his way to write in such an archaic language? Yeah, the king really is a secretive guy, isn't he? The king was an avid researcher of magic and its origins. He even funded the Mage Academy for the Royal Treasury. It's not beyond possibility he would know such a language. So the king funded the Mage Academy, and then Fordun had it destroyed as soon as the king checked out.
Huh.
Then the person whose name is written, they're probably long dead? That I couldn't say for certain, but I did figure something else out. In front of the name is an alias, or perhaps more of a title. The True Seeker, Charlie. Yet another connection to the archetype, the True Seeker.
Fascinating.
Intriguing, isn't it? Why is the Seeker archetype so important to the royal magic? Does it have powers we have yet to ascertain? How I yearn to decipher the scroll in its entirety. If you come upon any further truths, please examine the scroll again. So the Seeker archetype is connected to the royal magic. Interesting. Alright. Some experiments have been added to special experiments menu in Academia. Used to create vessels, which are necessary for the summoner to summon monsters. Like masks, materials to make vessels are obtained from enemies in battle. You can only create a vessel once to make its receptive summon available. There's no need to equip it. Ooh.
Hello. What would you care to know?
Alright, summoning.
This right here.
The core of the summoner archetype is in conjuring and commanding otherworldly monsters. And it is by the special experiment that your repertoire for summoning grows. Much as with masks, I shall need to create what's called a vessel. Vessels are created for the talismans you're sure to obtain in battles or labyrinths. As long as it remains in your possession, a summoning vessel's benefit is permanent. You'll find the powers indispensable, I'm sure.
What would you care to know?
Let's see. Goblin loincloth vessel. Let's see, stone wing vessel, or the call upon gargoyle. A fire magic and inflicts burn. Let's see, the cockatrice, the dustbone knight. Let's see, the lava beast. Let's see, Guaptaro's king. Let's see, a grave lord. Well, I guess the only one we can do right now is the stone wing vessel. Summon gargoyle. You now use the summoner archetype to call upon gargoyle. It uses fire magic and inflicts burn.
What's this?
That. All right.
Alright, the Summoner. In times of yore, there lived heroes who summoned otherworldly beings to fight on their behalf. Their souls together form the power of the Summoner. Among them, the Master of Invocations, devotee of the most eldritch of summoning arts, I dub the Devil Summoner. Ah, so Rhino. The Summoner archetype uses vessels to summon unearthly beings to the battlefield as its servants with a unique form of magic. However, in order to prove their mastery, they must take time and effort to gather servants before true power can be unleashed. Let no summoner forget this truth.
Then...
So we can get the vessels. This archetype can use summon magic to call otherworldly creatures. It's strong, but it burns through MP, and it needs those vessels to be useful. Only one last archetype left to go. The Berserker.
I've been waiting.
And yeah, looks like we're going to need to complete that quest for Yufa in order to start learning the Summoner archetype. Let's see, summon Lizardman, summon Eagle Lion King. Yeah, I need the Minotaur vessel, the Grave Lord vessel. So yeah, the Summoner is basically just, well, a jack-of-all-trades type. Kind of like the Seeker.
Oh. You'll come again, won't you?
I never expected anyone to change as Islanders look on life, but I'm grateful you did. Looking at the ocean like this brings back old memories. I tried to tell everyone in the outside world how beautiful life here is on the island. I wonder if it's too late. Could I still realize that dream? Well, you can go out there and try, but then again, I doubt people will be willing to listen right now.
Yes.
Oh, there's even fairies!
Huh? Oh, hey, Miss Fairy over there with the man-child.
Hey, who are you calling a man-child?
Never seen you in these parts before, but it's nice to see more fairies in the area.
Agreed.
I guess the Magleflow's getting back to normal again, and I get a totally different feeling from the priestess than I was getting before. Well, isn't that just swell? Those two ladies are getting along great. A fairy getting along with a person? Doesn't that ring any bells? I don't know, should it? I can hardly remember yesterday. No, not yesterday, a long time ago. Yeah, whatever. Think it makes me tired. Should we keep moving?
Oh, wow, okay, bye. Did they just forget did they just remember to take their Ritalin? Uh-oh.
Yeah?
I thought we were powerless, but now generations of priestesses have proven that false. The priestesses of the past, such as Lady Yufa's mother, never gave up fighting, and neither has Yufa herself. And so now I believe that there are still things within our power to do.
It's amazing what one little earth-shattering revelation could do. Thanks to you, the island could start fishing again. Nowadays I'm selling fish too, not just meat. Ooh, live goldfish. Alright, more recipes.
Thank you, sir.
Thanks to you, we can start fishing again. Gotta make sure my nets are in good shape. When you find nature, it can feel hopeless. But I just remembered how our ancestors persevered and passed down their wisdom. We're not savage beasts who leave the weak to die. When there's a crisis, we all have to support each other to get through it. Yeah. Yeah, that's kind of what Basilio was getting at with Fidelio. Yeah, those who can't fight.
If I may.
Your crew contains many people from different tribes, yes? I'm impressed you're all able to work together. And yes, you got the famous songstress amongst you, but truly you're all just as colorful and unique as she is. It's lovely. Huh. Yeah, maybe I'll actually find somebody who's actually decent out there. I understand the other tribes, but I do know it takes all sorts, right? But I suppose it takes all sorts, right? But so ignorant. You're being ignorant, stop being ignorant!
Hello.
You know, I've seen the continent of yours disappear on occasion. What magic could do that? If it can disappear and reappear somewhere else, why bother crossing the sea? Yeah, it's got its perks. Well, I mean, yeah, I can only go to where we've been, so... So, how's our fate coming? I want this runner to be such a marvel that even old Luis has to pick his jaw off the floor. And that's when I never truly made it. I'll polish and refine every last knotted bolt until everyone can see her for the radiant belle she is. Why, the whole kingdom will fall in love with her. Shoot for the stars, Pops.
This is... Alright. Right. Got it.
Da 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 da.
Hey, mister!
Hey, that big boat of yours. What's its name? Gallant Runner? Awesome! I want one when I'm older.
Yeah, a gallant runner, eh? That does sound pretty cool. Gauntlet, sounds cool.
Okay, what's the plan?
Let me just check the map here.
Now then.
Hold on.
Oh yeah, the land of ceremony. That's gonna be a bit tricky.
What should we do?
Ooh, good one.
Hold on.
Well, at least I can wait until tomorrow in order to get make sure it's nice and stormy, so I can go and do a nice bit of cash in.
Here's where we are now.
Yes, of course.
All right. Well, it's been fun, kids, but I'm gonna have to call it a day. I got myself some stuff to appraise, some junk to sell. You know how it is. All right. So until next time, folks. This is David on David's Brain. See you when I see ya. Bye bye.